Hey guys, I know most of you guys are all here for my agricultural farming videos and stuff, but today I'm going to be doing something a little different. So you got my dirt bike here. I've had that for around the farm, not too long. I just got this one. I traded my last one. This is a RM 250. Today I'll be changing the reeds on it. So if you don't know already, 4-strokes are already a pain to do. That's partly why I went back to my 2-stroke. These are just less moving parts. They're a little bit easier to work with, but either way, bigger bikes are still hard to work with. So basically what we're looking at here is we're gonna take that back end, move it up, take the boot from the back of that carburetor out, and then we gotta take the carburetor, pull that away from the front reed. And I gotta unscrew the reeds and pull them out. My new reeds are right there. They'll go into that hole there, and we'll bolt it back on. And I'm gonna be tinkering and putting new leaner jets in and needle. That's what the reed calls for. So we're gonna get to that. I'll go step by step. Starting off with, remove the seat. I already removed these bolts. They were 10 millimeter for me. Next, here, we'll do this. Here's, now she's exposed like this. Now you can take off the gas tank. I did that before, I think, to check the reeds on this. But I don't feel like taking it off right now. I might end up doing it later in the video if it's more convenient for me. But right now, I'm just gonna try to do it without taking off the gas tank, because I'm already missing a bolt on this side and holding the gas tank, so only one bolt's holding the gas tank on. It's just a pain all around in that. I don't have a bolt kit for it, so I'm going to try to leave it if I can. So right now I'm removing these. This is a 12 I'm using right now. I removed them. I believe I got loosen this baby up right here a little bit, just so I can like give a little swing movement. And once I do that, I'll strap that to the handlebars to strap that up after I pull it away. So we'll get to that. All right, to avoid taking the gas tank off, I'm using an extension right now because it won't fit with just the wrench in there. So I'm using an extension to loosen this. I still gotta take off the other bolt on the other side. Then we'll swing around. I got everything all loosened. You can put your bolts wherever. I don't have the cleanest, best looking area to work with here, so I'm trying to keep everything as organized as possible without losing anything. My seat bolts are right here. I got my hose clamp from the back side of the carburetor, the back boot to the airbox, right there. You see it's bent out. That's how it was coming out, so I'm just leaving it like that so I go right back in the way it came out. So for these bolts, I just stuck right here in the pegs on each side, just so they're right there. I have them right there. Loosen that up. So theoretically this should come up right now. I gotta work the boot off it first, and I'll try to get that done for you. All right, I can use, I guess, my seat cover to prop the phone up. So we got the hose clamp off. Right now we're just working on the back end first, just to get that end exposed to the carburetor. Then we'll move to the front end, because that's gonna be the harder end with everything clustered. So we'll get to that. Alright, I have to loosen this top bolt first a little bit. A bit more. As you see, I'm tapping it just to kind of break the tightness of it. There'll be 2 little gaps on each side, so maybe I can move her now. It's probably something dumb I'm holding it up on. That could be it too. I mean, I got a FMF exhaust and that's what's holding it. So I'm kind of working this exhaust out, hoping I can get it out without having to take it off. Alright. So, we're going to worst case scenario. Can't get the exhaust off right now. I don't want to bend it or anything, so I'm going to have to quickly take that off, and then we hopefully will be straight after that. I'll do that quick. Before I do that, I'm just going to show you. There's 2 bolts. May look a little different on your bike. I got these things. One goes from the outside. This one goes from the outside as well. But this is how this one's threaded in. So I'm just gonna take these off quick and pull this out. That's not bolted in any way. If you don't know anything about them, I'll just slide out. All right, got the muffler off. So for me, it took a 10 millimeter and an Allen wrench. That definitely ain't gonna be like everyone else's. I don't know why. This bike just had one of these, so I had to use an Allen wrench. Yeah, so there's that. That just slid out from that exhaust right there. Now should be okay. I don't know, cross my fingers. Oh, we're just gonna kind of set this down somewhere. So it's in there. Prop you up. I assume you're okay. So you should be loose enough. Should just kind of slide up. I gotta work this off. This thing's hard to get on too. I'm gonna struggle with this. There we go. All right. Oh, I got this back guard to worry about. Where I put my exhaust bolts, I just kind of put them back in the same spots as they came out in. The exhaust is just kind of free. The only thing on it is the boot. That should be okay. This will come up as far as it'll go to the gas tank. Could go up more, but I'm gonna just keep it right there. It's about as far as I need anyway. She might be even okay like that. The guard's holding it up, so I'm gonna assume we're okay like that. And so that's how it should look. Looks kind of goofy. Now we can see the inside of the carburetor and have the gas off. So basically, you haven't seen any of the anatomy of it. Pulling the gas throttle right now. That's the slide. So, yeah. Next step. Not gonna do too much detaching. I think the only thing I'm gonna be doing is gas hose. Taking the hose clamp off, just so I can pull the carburetor back, and then I'll strap that carburetor back. That I will have to strap back. And then see if I can get, this was hard to get. There's a 1 bolt, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a 5th bolt right on the bottom. That's a hard thing to get in there. Or maybe not, no, I'm right. Yep, 5 bolts. Not hard to get off, except for that bottom one. But after I get all that off, it's harder to put on. But you get all that off, you're good. Throw in the new reeds. And I'll keep these ones just in case for extra. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I forgot to explain the symptoms of why I need to change these reeds. I'm not much for just changing parts off the blue. I always have a reason behind it. This thing's always kind of had a sputtering issue. I would give it all the gas I needed to, and sputtering, I mean 32 to 1 is good mix to do. I changed the whole entire mixing oil up. I drained all the gas out of the tank, put my oil I used to run in my 2-strokes in. That didn't work. I took the reeds that are in it now out and checked them. They had like a little wear on the top, but there was no like gap situation there. So they shouldn't have been bad. But I'm thinking it's that, but it's also probably mainly the jets. They're probably a little too rich, which means they're a little thick on the gas there. Too much gas, not enough air. So we want to lean it up a little bit, and these boysen reeds ask for it to lean up too. So I'll have a little bit leaner, and then I'll have better reeds. These reeds are going to give me a little bit more power and kick in the thing. So more the merrier, I guess. So I guess we'll get to it.